evening and welcome to today's contest between the visiting Westview Wildcats and your Mountainside Mavericks. The Metro League and the Oregon Schools Activities Association take great pride in providing opportunities for all athletes.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of High School Sports here on your High School Sports Leader, Oregon Sports Beat. Tonight, from the stadium at Mountainside High School, it's 6A Boys Soccer, Metro League Soccer, featuring the Mountainside Mavericks. Tonight's matchup, the Mavericks and the Westview Wildcats. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be doing the play-by-play. Working with me tonight, we got a treat. Our producer, our cameraman, our color analyst, Ryan Johnson, is going to take on all those duties. Alva Meyer's with us on the directing everything. So we're just about ready to go here. This is a great matchup. Number 8, Mountainside. They are 9-1 on the season, including 8 shutouts. They're on an 8-game winning streak, and they're coming up against the Westview Wildcats. The Wildcats have had a rough start. They're 2-6-2. They're 2 wins over David Douglas and a very good Wilsonville team. They have 2 past state championships in 2013 and 2017. In fact, Mountainside's coach was the coach of Westview when they won the championship earlier. Their head coach now, John Fresh, he won the championship at 2017. So, Ryan, I know we're looking forward to the matchup tonight. When we came here, when we got on the field, I said, this is the Cadillac of playing fields. Wow, it's beautiful here.
That's beautiful setting out here at our new high school. I was at the other new high school, Nelson, just a week ago, and that's pretty nice. But this is beautiful out here.
All right, the Westview Wildcats, they are 2-6-2. I mentioned those 2 wins. One is against David Douglas, a team that we did last week in the Central Catholic game. Very, very talented team. Mountainside is 9-1. Their lone loss was their second game of the season when they lost 3-1 to Lake Ridge. Since then, they've reeled off 8 straight wins. Here's an interesting statistic for you, if you're statistic bound. Westview, they have been outscored. Their goal differential is -7. They've scored 14 goals and given up 21. On the other hand, the Mountainside Mavericks, their goal differential is +21. They've scored 25 goals and given up 4. In 10 games, they've given up 4 goals. That's a 0.4 goals against average.
It's a big stat. It says a lot about the Mountainside Maverick defense.
Their goalie, his name is Mahad Malik. He'll be in goal tonight. Head coach Tom Lathrop for the Mountainside Mavericks. He's been here 5 years. Head coach John Fresh for the Westview Wildcats. This is his second stint at Westview. He was here for a number of years, then took a break. Then when Coach Lathrop came here to Mountainside, Coach Fresh went back to Westview. So these are 2 guys who are very familiar with each other and very familiar with each other's style of play. Thanks for joining us tonight. We are Oregon Sports Beat. We have a busy schedule coming up this week for you. Thursday night will be at Delta Park. We have a girls soccer game, I believe, involving Central Catholic. And Friday night we have a football game at Wells High School. Lincoln will be playing there. So you can pick us up. Go to our website, OregonSportsBeat.com, and you can find where we are going to be all this month. In October, we have a big slate of games coming up. Just about ready to get this one underway. The home Mountainside Mavericks, the visitors, the Westview Wildcats. At 9-1, Mountain View has 3 more games left after tonight's matchup with Westview. They will play Beaverton, Sunset, and Jesuit. Jesuit also a common opponent for Westside or Westview. They will also play them before the end of the season. We're introducing the rest of the Mountainside lineup.
Number 20, midfield, Zach Newell. Number 21, midfield, Cody Johnson. Number 22, forward, Connor Baird. And number 23, defense, Alexander.
When we talked to Coach Lather beforehand, he said the player we need to watch tonight for Mountainside is number 7, Ryan Melshow. I can see him standing down on the field. We're going to have our national anthem, and then we'll start the game. All right, just about ready to get this match started. Mountainside has scored 6 goals in a game this season. That's their high. That was against Nelson. Twice they've scored 1 goal in a game. That was a win over Centennial, 1-0. And in that loss to Lake Ridge, 3-1. By the way, that game was 3-1 at halftime. So it was pretty even up in the second half of that game. The most goals they've given up with the 3 to Lake Ridge. In fact, 3 to Lake Ridge, 1 to Aloha, and 8 shutouts. Mountainside will be in white uniforms with blue lettering. Westview, they'll be in their uniforms. Their colors are navy, red, and silver. They'll be navy, white numerals on the back. Westview will move from our right to our left. Mountainside from our left to our right.
I think you got that reversed, Dave.
What did I say?
This is Mountainside's going right to left.
I did get that wrong.
This is a black uniform. Mountainside is black and royal blue.
And you know, we were down on the field talking to them. I was standing right there.
Yeah, their warm-up jersey colors are different than their game jerseys. So we got Westview in the white, moving left to right.
There we go.
With the navy numbers. And then Mavericks in black.
Okay, Mavericks in our black, and they will move from our right to our left. Westview in the white will move from our left to our right. Now we got it right?
We got it. Interesting, Mountainside is going to be missing their center back, Alex Velikan, who is the foundation for that defense that's pitched 8 shutouts this season. So they're going to be missing him.
All right, we're underway. Eight and 1 Mountainside, 2-6-2 Westview. Just underway. Remember, high school, 40-minute halves. And back to the goalie. In goal for Mountainside, that'll be number 00, and that's Mahad Malik.
Hey, Alba, can we get some audio. Turn up the ambient.
Westview in control. I mentioned they have 2 state championships in the last 10 years. Mountainside. And they'll start forward down the left side. Ball back in midfield and back. Westview with the ball, sends it forward. Mountainside back to defend. Throw-in coming up for Westview. On the throw-in, it'll be number 3, Henry Knoll. Goal kick. Mountainside. Malik with a big kick. 20 yards past midfield. Westview with the ball. They'll send it back. Quickly, Mountainside comes forward. Play at midfield. Ryan, when you and I were down on the field before the start of the game, you were talking about how wide this field is.
Yeah, not very wide. The athletic director was talking to me about it earlier. And now that the game started, you can really notice how pitched in the sideline is on this field.
36:40 left to go, first half, no score. Westview in white. Mountainside. Mountainside in the dark jerseys with the white lettering. Ball in the middle. So far, most of this play has been at midfield. Neither team has got a shot on goal. No corner kicks. No penalties. Westview will send it back. Great communication by both teams. You can hear our crowd mics picking up the players talking to each other.
Yeah, both sides just trying to get organized right now as they fall into this game.
That's why you see so much play at midfield. Both teams trying to feel each other out, see what they want to do.
Yep.
Throw-in coming up. Mountainside on the throw-in. There's a long kick. Goalie fields that and sends it off down the right side. Ricardo Andre for Westview moves across midfield. Westview still with the ball. And player down, there's a whistle. Mountainside player goes down. He's right back up. Free kick coming up from Mountainside. They'll fall back. And the ball's out about the 37-yard line on the football field.
Looks like Ryan Sleva on the kick here.
There's the kick. Low driving kick. And a header toward the left side of the net. Not anything on it though, and the goalie was over and able to go over and get that. In the middle, nobody back there for Westview. There's a kick out to midfield. Sent back in by Westview. No score. Henry Knoll at midfield for Westview, number 2. Knoll with the ball now. Taken away. Neither team able to get a rush going down either side, and nothing in the middle so far. We've had one shot that may have been close to being on goal, and that was on a free kick. Free kick by Mountainside. Throw in, Mountainside. Knoll with the ball, sent it forward. Westview only had 2 players forward that time. They were completely outnumbered. It seems to me like Mountainside's doing a better job of getting players forward when they have the ball, but now Westview on a run, taken away though. Again, play at midfield, back and forth, and Westview player goes down. That's Ricardo Andre, number 15. Kind of rolled over, now hops up. Going to be a free kick for Westview, right at midfield. And Andre goes back down, kneels back down. Now he's up. Andre off on the side, that's number 3 out there. Henry Knoll. Throw in, Westview. Throw in, Westview. Taken away. 3 players forward from Mountainside. Off on the side. Oh. And cleared out. Corner kick coming up.
Nice break forward for the Mavericks. That's number 7, Ryan Melskow. He's their goal scorer who was able to receive a slip pass from his center midfielder. I believe it was Zach Knowles.
First corner kick of the game coming up. It'll be corner kick for Mountainside. It'll be on the right side. Mavericks set up. There's the kick. A lob towards the middle. Header. Oh! Saved by a defenseman. The goalie was out of position, but a defenseman was standing there at the post. Knocked it away. Shot on goal and a save, but it wasn't a goalie save.
Westview defense did well to guard the sides of the goals there. Saved them. Really did save them a goal there. Great defensive play.
Right at the post on the left side. There's a
another
ball
ball
ahead. A through ball. Goalie comes out and gets that.
Looking for Melskow again. going forward. That's that direct approach that Coach Lathrop was telling us before the game. This game's starting to open up a little bit.
It looks like the feeling out period is over. Mavericks that time went straight ahead to Melchow.
Looks like Coach has lots of bodies over there staying warm just in case they need to make a sub, and they do make a sub early here.
Both teams have lots of players suited up tonight.
Number 3, Bokar Hama, comes on for the Mavs.
Bokar Hama, a midfielder, on for the Mavericks. Our first substitution that I have seen in the game. 28-15 left to go here, first half, no score. Mountainside High School, Mountainside Mavericks, Westview Wildcats. Mountainside taken away, sent forward. Eddie Chavez, number 21.
Costly turnover.
Let's see if we can get a corner shot here. Looking for a centering pass there from the corner. Couldn't get it. And Westview will send the ball back to the goalie. Short kick this time. And that ball is going to go out. Throw-in coming up for Mountainside. And Knoll kicks that out. Cleared the ball out. It'll be another throw-in for Mountainside. Knoll might have been trying to buy some time for the defenders to get back for their 2. There's the throw-in. Mountainside tries the centering pass. Goalie comes out. That ball was going to be on the side of the net, and the goalie just fell on it. And they'll send it forward. Westview starts forward. We've only had one legitimate scoring threat in this game, and that was on that kick right in front that was blocked by a defenseman for Westview. Oakley kick out to midfield. There's another through ball, and that's going to be offside?
Offsides.
Offside.
Yeah, the Mavericks wasting no time looking for their target up front.
When our camera comes across the middle field, you see that great logo painted on the field, the Mavericks. That's Melchow, taken away though by Westview. Now, Mountainside gets 5 players forward. Oh, and a header towards the goal. That header that time was by Zach Newells. Westview, and taken away by a defender. That ball saved from going out. Westview still with the ball. They've got 5 players down. They were trying to get the ball in the middle that time to number 7, Alexander Devassi. He had his hand up. He wanted the ball. I mentioned earlier, in 10 games, Westview has given up 21 goals. That's only 2.1 goals a game, but when you look at Mountainside, they've given up 4 goals in 10 games. 15, Ricardo Andrade in the middle, sends that ball off the left side. Westview's got everybody forward now.
Yeah, Westview's doing well right now to kind of take back control of this game. They had a few scary moments there early, but now they're starting to settle in.
Ryan, they look like they're much more organized and they look like they're passing the ball much better. As a result, they're controlling more of the possession in this game. Now down the left side. Still with the ball. Still with the ball in the front. Going to try to get a centering pass. And knocked away. Mountainside defender.
The wing on Westview has been doing some good work over there. He's starting to gain confidence against his defender.
Over there on the left side for Westview. It looked to me like it was number 11, Chandler Din.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Clock is stopped. Can you see, Ryan, why is the clock stopped here?
There's an injured player coming off the field.
Oh, there we go.
Mavericks
I
haven't
didn't
been able
see
to get
him.
a number on him yet.
A substitute just checked in for the Mavericks. Get you that number when he turns around. Looks like the substitute for Mountainside is Roy Kitagawa. And we got another collision, 2 players down, now they're both up. Suddenly Westview gets a bunch of players running forward. They tried to get it in the middle on a centering pass, taken away by the Mavericks. And that ball all the way back to the goalie. He had a player coming in, had to get a quick kick away. It sent it all the way out to midfield where it's headed forward by Alexander Devassi. Sasha, the player is calling Sasha Devassi. In front, a defender gets back quickly for the Mavericks. Oh, and that's going to go out. It's going to be a throw-in coming up for Westview. And that ball kicked away from the middle. Mountainside still having a tough time getting anything going. Most of the action here over the last 10 minutes has all been in the Mountainside section.
Yeah, Westview's defense has been solid when they get set. Mountainside has been able to surprise them a couple times off the transition with a through ball, quick through ball going forward, or quick ball over the top. But once the Wildcat defense gets set, they've been successful.
Westview seems to get more players back on defense quickly. They seem to be fast for getting to defensive positions. There's a free kick towards the middle. Oh, and just wide to the left.
Yeah, hard to tell from this angle how far that was off the post, but it didn't look like it was far at all.
Mountainside had a player streaking down the right side on the net, but he just went between the net and the player. We're halfway through the first half. 19:25 left to go. First half, no score. Mountainside High School. Westview nothing, Mountainside nothing. One thing Coach Fresh said to us when we were talking to him beforehand, he said, we've been in a lot of these games. And he said, it's mistakes that we've made that have cost us those games. We cut down the mistakes tonight. We might be looking at a victory.
Yeah, their record could be deceiving. They've played an extremely difficult schedule with games against Franklin, Grant, South Salem, Wells, a win against Wilsonville.
And everybody knows how good Wilsonville is. They have state championships on their record.
They're 5A, but they just tied LaSalle Prep the other day, so they're right up there at the top of the 5A ranks. Their schedule has just been loaded with quality opponents.
What I'm impressed with, they have a win. I think it was 3-0 over David Douglas.
David Douglas, yeah. We saw David Douglas play earlier this season.
We did their game last week against Central Catholic, and Central Catholic won that game with a goal with 2 seconds left to go in the game to win 1-0. But David Douglas had blazing speed.
Yeah, so that and the Wilsonville games are their only wins, but
if you look, too, they've never been blown out in any game.
No.
You can hear the Mountainside players saying, send the ball back. They want to get something started from midfield. Now they look down to go down the right side. They'll send it back again. Now too far. Just when they were trying to mount some kind of offensive play, they sent a pass too far back. Westview intercepted that. Now they're forward to Melshow again, was right down there. Coach Lathrop said he's the guy to watch.
Yeah, as we sit and look at the Westview stats from this season, they've got a current OSAA ranking of number 38, Dave, which with 3 games to go after this, if they don't get up to 32, they don't make the playoffs. So
Right.
This is very close to a must-win game for them.
If you wonder about the ranking for Mountainside, it's 8. So this would be a big win and might get them up to that 32 spot.
For Westview, yeah. Mountainside can afford to lose. They've got enough wins to probably sneak in the playoffs. Their next few opponents are very high quality.
In the season with Jesuit.
Sunset, Beaverton, and Jesuit is the final 3 games in Mountainside's schedule, which are all going to be tough. But even losses won't drop them down the rankings too terribly much.
I think if you play in the Metro, you should look for a tough match virtually every time you go out.
Yeah. What was the stat Coach Lathrop was giving us before the game? Out of the last 45 state championships, 22 had been won by somebody from the Metro League.
And 15 of those were Jesuit.
Yeah.
But that's half of all the state championships for the boys have been won by Metro Conference teams.
Yeah, it says a lot about this conference. The strength of schedule they've got.
Oh, there was we had a player hit the ground pretty hard and no whistle. Throw in. Mountainside. Back there for Mountainside. Number 3, Bokar Hama. Westview, though, controls the ball, still with the ball. On the left side, they've got a couple of players in front, marked by defenders. Right in front, there's a shot. Oh, that would have been a field goal, but it's not going to make it for a soccer goal.
Looked like number 15, Ricardo Andrade.
Ricardo Andrade with the shot.
Didn't hesitate whatsoever to let that one go. He had a ton of space there, dead on to the goal.
Right, there were 2 other Westview players in front. Both of them were marked, and he split them and let go with a shot. It just was a little bit high. In the middle. I mentioned Bokar Hama. He was down there that time in the middle.
Westview back on possession. Both teams with a lot of athleticism on the field. You can see it defensively. It's very, very difficult for the offense to get through these defenses. It's going to take something creative or something spectacular like that 30-yard shot that we just saw.
Don't you just get the feeling that this is a game with something just waiting to happen, some big thing waiting to happen?
It's going to build. You can feel the energy building on both sides. And the difference in the story between these two teams is just being solid on defense. Mountainside has hardly given up any goals, has a strong record because of it, whereas Westview, talked to Coach, he says, they've been giving away goals. It's not goals that the other teams have been earning. We've been giving them away. It's just silly mistakes on defense. So far, Westview's been decent enough and solid on defense.
25 goals on the season for Mountainside, 14 on the season for Westview. That's in 10 games. Westview with the ball on the sideline. That's number 21, Eddie Chavez. That ball goes out. .27 for Westview right in front of us. That is Diego Lopez. But the throw-in goes the other way. It goes towards the goal. Nall on the throw-in. Henry Nall's been all over the field tonight for Westview here in the first half, right below us. Nall with the ball right now at midfield. On the throw-in, nice throw-in. Send it back, that's number 15, Ricardo Andrade. Nall with a shot towards the middle, it has a player there. Tried to give and go to Chavez. Wasn't able to get inside. Westview with the ball, Mountainside with the ball. Roy Kitagawa sends it forward. Clock ticks down towards 10 minutes here. Westview Wildcats, nothing. Mountainside Mavericks, nothing. Metro League action here on Oregon Sports Beat. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dave Holla, along with Ryan Johnson. Our director engineer, Alva Myers. We actually, if you look down below us, we actually have quite a few fans here.
Yeah, people are braving the elements. It's going to be cold tonight. It's already cooling down considerably, but decent turnout.
2 players back, and the goalie kind of meant to hit that ball, I think, a little harder and a little further. Went straight up in the air. That looked like some of the punters in the NFL yesterday. And that's another corner kick. Here comes our second corner kick coming up for Mountainside from the right side. They got one player standing right in the middle of the net. They send it forward, and that ball bounced, kicked away. Mountainside still has it, though, sends it forward. There's a shot and a goal. Goal for Mountainside.
That's a goal for Mountainside, scored by number 3, Bokar Hama.
Bokar Hama with the goal. That goal, 9:25 of the first half.
Yeah, Bokar in the right place at the right time there. Westview.
Now that's cool.
If you like the logo, you're going to love that.
That horse sound. So the time on that, let's see, at 9:25. That's 9:25 left in the half, not the running time.
Mountainside Mavericks dangerous on both corner kicks so far. Their 2 shots on goal have come off of corner kicks.
Well, that corner kick was pushed out away from the goal, and Hama was standing right there and just let it fly.
Initially it was, yeah, there was enough of a scrum there, and Bokar Hama was, again, in the right spot and did well to get a foot on it. It was enough.
So, Mountainside Mavericks with the lead, 1-0. And you're right, Ryan. Those 2 corner kicks have been the most effective offense so far tonight for Mountainside. And that's going to go out. A throw-in coming up for Mountainside.
We'll see if that goal changes this game at all. Westview is going to be looking for something positive before the half.
Throw-in coming up. Actually, goal kick coming up. Everybody backs up to about midfield. There's a low driving kick right out to midfield. Mountainside. And that ball saved. Nope. Gonna be a throw in, a Mountainside throw in.
Yeah, most fields that ball's still in over there. So you can see that just a few feet makes a big difference.
And they'll do that one again. I don't think the referee had blown the whistle yet to throw the ball in. So we brought it back. We're going to do it over again. Now the whistle. Here's the throw in from Mountainside. Mountainside takes it away. Down the middle. And that ball cleared away, and it's going to go out. Throw-in coming up from Mountainside. 6:12 left to go in the first half. Mountainside with a 1-0 lead. There's the ball off on the side, right in front. Oh, fell down trying to get a kick away. Nice centering pass out there on the right wing, and the offensive player fell down.
Trying to get a number on who that is over there. Looked like it was 25, but I don't have it on the roster.
Go, Mavs! Let's get this, Mavs! Come on!
But yeah, the Mavericks player did well to get that cross off. And I think it kind of surprised his teammate on the other side.
Right, it surprised everybody. And when I say the Maverick player fell down, he might have had just a little help, but there was some contact. Two players went down. There's the throw in. Now it'll be a Westview throw in.
Oh, Wildcats are going to earn a corner kick out of that.
They are.
Corner kick for Westview.
Mishit by the Mountainside player. And Westview is going to get.
Mountainside trying to direct that back to the middle, and it went long. And now Westview will get a corner kick out of this from the right side.
Yeah, lucky to get the corner kick. Let's see if they can do something with it.
Everybody's set. Wildcats are set deep. Have a player right in front of the goalie. Also have a defenseman in the goal. There's the kick in the middle. Oh, it was a low kick. Couldn't get anything on it. Wildcats still have the ball center. That one couldn't get anything in front. Two opportunities. Both of those came up short.
Yeah, good defending initially by the Mountainside on the corner kick.
Great defensive tackle
Before the
that time.
giveaway, but they do recover.
Number 19, that's San Chang for Westview. 3:33 left, first half, 1-0 Mountainside. Throwing coming up for Mountainside. This is number 12, Daniel Zhang.
Yeah, I like that challenge by the Westview player to put a stop to the Mavericks moving forward. Westview really is going to need to take control of this game. It's going to start with hard-nosed defense.
That was number 19 for Westview that I mentioned. His name is San Chang. Towards the front, in front, a shot, yes, right in front. That ball came loose, bounced right in front, got the kick away in a second, and there's the second Mountain View goal. I believe I think it's 7, isn't it? I think it's Melcho.
Yeah, it's Melskow. Gets that questionably offsides on that, but the line judge had a fine view of it.
Mountainside's second goal scored by number 9, Julian Venizelos.
Oh.
Actually, it's number 9 on that, Julian Venizelos.
Okay.
So it was 9. That coming at 2:21 left in the first half. 2-1 or 2-0 lead now for Mountainside. Julian Venizelos. So goals for Mountainside at the 9:25 mark, Bokar Hama at the 2:21 mark, Julian Venizelos. You were saying, Ryan, after the first goal, you wondered if that would change the strategy in the game. Now down 2-0, I think it will change the strategy.
Yeah, it has to. They really have to dig in, and it's got to happen now so they can go into halftime with some positive momentum.
Right. Got to get some shots on goal. You can see, though, why Mountainside has only given up 4 goals in 10 games. They're very strong on defense, and the goalie is very, very alert.
They've been solid in back.
No sooner do we say that than they started forward. That was Henry Nall trying to get forward, taken away, though.
Yeah, he's just trying to make something happen. He commits a silly foul after he loses it there, but you see, even after the ball pops out, when he's moving forward like that, it did go to his teammates. So without the foul, they've still got possession moving forward. But I like that he's trying to make something happen.
Well, Henry Nall has been doing that the entire game. He's been all over the place. Throw in coming up for Westview. Nall on the throw in, gets it in to number 21, Eddie Chavez. Nall again, another throw in. That one a little bar forward. And that ball will be a throw in coming up for Westview.
Yeah, that's J.J. Diaz down there in the corner, trying to keep that ball in bounds. Looks like they're going to get him on a push. Again, though, you have to be aggressive. You have to take some chances down in this half of the field if you're the Wildcats.
.39 seconds left to go here in the first half. Clock stop. They'll send it to the goalie. Goalie with a kick, a little short of midfield, but Mountainside with the ball taken away. Now they get it right back. Cross midfield, trying to get a pass. They've got a player in the middle and sends it off on the wing. Oh, the goalie just got there. A diving save on the ball. Great pass that time.
Yeah, Ryo Kitagawa out of the middle did serve up a beautiful ball.
There's the horn.
Teammate.
That's the end of the first half. Our score at the end of the first half, it is Mountainside 2, Westview nothing. 2 goals for Mountainside. One coming with 9:25 left. That's Bokar Hema. And then the goal with 2:21 left. That's Julian Venizelos. And that gets Mountainside to the 2-0 lead. Ryan, your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, goals by 2 substitutes. Neither one of those players started. Both of them ended up getting fairly easy chances in front of the goal and did well to finish. So the Mountainside defense played how we expected them to. They were solid, no chances to really speak of. And a couple mistakes on the Westview side defensively have been the difference.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll come back with about 2 minutes to go before the start of the second half. So from Mountainside High School, home of the Mavericks, this is Oregon Sports Beat. Our score here at halftime, it is Mountainside 2, Westview nothing. We'll be back to start the second half. Welcome back. Halftime here at Mountainside High School, where the Mavericks lead the Westview Wildcats 2-0 in Metro League Soccer boys action. Mountainside 9-1, ranked number 8 in the current OSAA poll. The Westview Wildcats, they are 2-6-2 and ranked 38. You heard Ryan talking in the first half. Got to make it to the top 32 to get into the playoffs. So this is, as Ryan said, pretty much maybe a must-win game for Westview, although they do have some big opponents coming up the rest of the way, and maybe a win in any one of these games could vault them into playoff action. But Mountainside pretty safe at 9-1 heading into their this game, and then their final 3 after that. 2 goals in this game. First goal was scored with 9:25 left to go in the half. That was Bokar Hama with the goal. And then the second goal, Hama's goal, was one where the ball bounced right in front to him, and he managed to just direct it in. The second goal, that was a goal by Julian Venizelos, and that came with 2:21. All the people here in the press box during halftime were talking, and the consensus was that a lot of people thought that was an offside play, but no call on the field and a goal, and it stands, and that's what makes us 2-0. Second half action coming up.
Yeah, a bit unlucky for the Wildcats on that second goal, but regardless, they're going to need to dig in here. If they can get one goal
Quick
in the first 5 minutes or so, maybe 10 minutes, it's a new game. It'll breathe life into them, but they need to get that first one.
All right, Westview will be in the white. They will move from our right to our left. Mountainside will be in the blue, the dark blue with white lettering, and they will move from our left to our right. Did I say that right?
Probably not.
Westview in the white, moving from our right to our left. Mountainside in the blue, and they will move from our left to our right.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm having directional neuroses. Wildcats with the ball. Pressure. I think Mountainside might have had a talk and said, don't let them come out and score a quick goal on us. Westview at midfield. San Cheng with the pass back. Number 25, that's Carson Summers. And that ball goes out. Throw in for Mountainside. Taken away by number 27, Diego Lopez. Wildcats got a lot of players forward quickly. Chandler Din up there. Now he moves to the middle. Number 2 goes down, Oliver Resch. That's going to be a free kick, and it's going to be a free kick from Westview, and it'll be from about the 29.
Good work by the Wildcat players to string some passes together.
Quickly, it'll pass. There's a shot. Oh, right at the goalie. Mahad Malik, right in the middle, fields that directly on a fly. Had a little bit of bend on it, but he was standing right there.
Yeah, keeper was able to handle it easily. But good for the Wildcats to get something early.
And
see if they can.
Yeah, you were right, Ryan. They were trying to press forward quickly and get some goal to cut that lead in half quickly. Right in front, there's a shot and another goal. Mountainside just that quick on a goal.
That, I think, was Melskow. Number 7 with a beautiful finish.
That coming at
Goal
37
number
to 4.
3 for Mountainside, scored by number 22, Connor Baird.
The goal scorer was number 22, Connor Baird.
Okay, well. Beautiful goal by Connor Baird, the other forward, starting forward for the Mavericks. I didn't see who was able to send him that ball, but it was a beautiful through ball.
I didn't either. It was a great through ball right to Baird. Baird standing down right below us here. Tall player.
Tall, lanky, and he was fearless going after it. Had to go in on what could have been a pretty nasty collision with the keeper, but
got there just in time and let it fly past the keeper.
Yep.
The goal for Baird. 3 goals, 3 different scorers tonight. 4 Mountainside. Goals by Hama, Venizelos, and Baird. Ryan, Mountainside seems to be very spontaneous. All their goals have come just, on plays that had happened just that fast. It wasn't like somebody set up a pass and they had a play going. The ball came down in the middle and somebody kicked it in.
yeah, it's not a coincidence that they got goals off it. It surprised us, and it surprises the defense out there. Sometimes when you're building up too much, the defense can get set, and it's just very easy to defend.
I mentioned Mountainside is 9-1, looking for their 10th victory. Mountainside still with the ball.
That's the right midfielder, Brian Johnson, putting in good work.
Johnson goes back to midfield, but he playing well down the right side that time as he moved forward. Throw in. 3-0 our score. Mountainside start forward. Get it to number 8 right in front of us. Ben leads the midfielder. Mountainside still with the ball. They went from the right side, now down the left side. And the Wildcats send it forward past midfield. Throw in coming up for Westview. Quickly down the right side, and that goes long. That's going to be a corner kick coming up. Corner kick coming up for
Corner
Westview.
kick for Westview, taken by number 11, Chandler Din.
This will be Chandler Din. Din's played well here tonight. Corner kick coming up from the right side. Hooks it towards the middle and headed away. Nice job defensively by the Mavericks. Mavericks have a player down the right side to get it to him. That's Leeds. Ben Leeds comes forward, and that ball goes out, cleared out by Westview.
Yeah, they got it to him, but it was a bit behind him. He was making his run forward. It needed to be a little further up the field, but it's okay for the Mavericks. They'll be fine building it up and running some time off the clock here while they look for their 4th goal.
Leeds, a centering pass that time. Hooked it by everybody, though. Westview now in control. A collision over there on the side. Mavericks with the ball again in the middle. And they'll send it off on the side. This is Leeds, number 8. Taken away by Din. Din tries to get the ball through. Trying to get it through up there to number 24, J.J. Diaz. Diaz still with the ball. And now Mountainside sends it forward. Number 15, Ricardo Andrade for Westview. Number 19, San Chang, the player that we liked in the first half, who was really made an effort to try to get forward. Tries again that time, but taken away down inside the 10.
Yeah, good effort trying to make something happen. He's lost his footing on that.
Second time that he's had success. Now he has the ball in the middle, sidesteps, and Mountainside takes the ball away. Baird in the middle. Now they got a player coming down the right side. That's Leeds. And they shoot it on goal. Goalie comes out and saves that.
I think it might have been an attempt at cross, but ends up going just to the goalie.
Exactly. Westview over there on the side.
Nice tackle.
Sasha Devasi over there. Showed some speed.
Westview getting frustrated moving forward. Everything being shut down by the Mavericks. Good solid defense. They're standing guys up, they're stopping the ball, and they aren't fouling when they're doing it.
There's a reason why they've had 8 shutouts out of 10 games this year. Solid defense. Two for Westview. That's Oliver Resch. 3-0 our score. 29:45 left to go here in the game. They were trying to get the ball to Chandler Din, but instead they got a forward, a centering pass. Number 24, J.J. Diaz that time. Nobody from Westview far enough to do anything about that. The goalie, Mahad Malik, comes back, gets that.
Yeah, he only had one runner there, but there really wasn't an angle to get him a good ball. Diaz did a good job to turn against his defender, but they're knocking. They're getting closer.
Got a player on the wing, that's Din. Taken away, whistle though. Gonna be a free kick coming up for Mountainside. It's like you said earlier, Ryan, you make a mistake there and then you foul after you've made the mistake.
Yeah,
that doesn't help.
He's frustrated, and then on top of that, he said
Free
something
kick for
afterwards
Mountainside.
that he's going to earn a yellow card and a trip to the bench. Still like the effort, though. He's just trying to inspire his team, and that's what they're going to need to do to.
You're right, the referee's standing there filling out a yellow card. And free kick coming up for Mountainside. The goalie's going to take that, Mahad Malik. Referee says, play on, here's the whistle, there's the kick. Nice move that time. Tried to get it ahead to Din. That was 24 J.J. Diaz. He's been playing well here in the last couple of minutes. Baird in the middle. He has a goal. Baird, a tall player, and he drifts right into the middle there, and he's a big target. Westview, Diaz, keeps it in, gets it to Din, the give and go, back to Diaz. Oh, and down he goes.
Diaz again putting in good work over on the side.
Penalty kick coming up.
Gets a penalty for it, yeah.
Yep.
It's a generous penalty, but after the questionable offsides in the first half, I think they probably deserve it.
And it's going to be
penalty kick for Westview.
Westview penalty kick. Malik in goal. Penalty kick is going to be taken by Diaz, number 24. J.J. Diaz. All right. Referee's set. Diaz, the shot, in the net. Diaz scores at 27:54 on a penalty
by
kick.
number 24, J.J. Diaz.
Keeper's upset with himself. He guessed correctly. It narrowly went under his arm.
And that is only the 5th goal he's given up all season long. Gives it up on a penalty kick to J.J. Diaz. 3-1 our score now, 27:54 left to go in the game.
So Chang comes back in. He's got the captain's armband on. Diaz, who gets the goal, has the other captain's armband on. Those two guys have been leading the attack here for the Wildcats. They haven't given up. Game's not over. There's lots of time left.
And you're right, Ryan. Both those two players have been very, very aggressive. They've been trying to get everybody else going. Diaz still forward. Chang has been very good defensively and at midfield. Mountainside player hits the deck, and I think it is Melcho. going to be a free kick for Mountainside. 3-1 our score. Mountainside High School. Lots of time left. There's a shot. Oh, a diving save by the goalie. Shot from about 10 yards out from the left side. And the goalie slid across and blocked that away.
Yeah, the Mavericks know this game's going to open up here. As Westview keeps on attacking, they're going to get a little bit spread out. There's going to be opportunities to counterattack.
Den trying to get in closer that time, taken away. Baird run off the ball that time by Oliver Resch. That's going to go out. Throw-in coming up for Westview.
Go Mavs, pick it up.
Fans chant out, "Go Mavs." Baird. Mountainside still with the ball. This is Ben Leeds. Oh, blocked away and blocked out. Number 25, Carson Salmons with the block. Throw in for Mountainside. Centered. And a whistle. Free kick coming up from Mountainside.
Free kick for Mountainside.
They're set. They clear a lane there. Okay, the wall is up. 4 people in the wall there. Now they drop it off to, well, maybe still 4. Let's see, we're getting ready for the shot. Ryan Milshow. Forward, the kick, and blocked by the wall. There were 4 players in the wall that time, and they blocked it. .23:30 left to go here in the game. Throw in coming in. Mountainside on the throw in. And they'll send it back. They'll start to play over. In fact, they'll send it all the way back to the goalie. Westview, they're trying to move more players forward. Down 2 goals. 22:45 left to go. In the side, get it in front. There's a shot. Oh, a goal! Nice centering pass outside and the goal.
A beautiful goal.
The second goal for Westview, scored by number 7, Sasha Devasi.
Sasha
Brings the score
Devasi.
to Mountainside 3, Westview 2.
You're right. The Wildcat player did a great job on the right-hand side. Did well to get the cross off.
Down 3 goals. Westview comes back with 2 and cuts the lead to 1. 3-2. First goal, J.J. Diaz, 27-54. This goal, Sasha Devasi at 22-31. Now an entirely different situation, down 1 goal.
Yeah, this is a game. Now Westview knows they can score, so they've gotten over that hurdle. It's just a matter of...
And that was a beautiful pass inside, and it went out just a couple of yards to Devasi, and he just hammers it in.
Yeah, beautiful shot. They're going to need to defend, though, while they attack here to be able to finish out this game.
Right, you can't get so caught up in scoring that you'll let somebody get behind you for a goal. 3-2, 21:30 left to go.
A little bit of pressure starting to build on the Mavericks side.
And that ball is going to go out. Throw-in coming up for Westview. They're trying to act quickly. You can hear the players talking to each other. We're approaching the halfway mark of the second half. It was 2-0 at halftime. It's 3-2 now. And again, Westview has everybody forward. There's a ball towards the middle. And
They're looking for Diaz up there. He's been very dangerous.
Diaz and Din work forward for Westview. They've been very dangerous. A breakaway. Baird takes a look, shoots. Oh, goalie saves that, falls down and gets his hand out and saves it. Baird one-on-one the goalie, and the goalie stopped him.
Yeah, good job by the keeper to come out and make that difficult for Baird.
Connor Baird came in, was alone. The goalie moved to his right. Baird shot to the right. We're halfway through, 19-10 left to go here in the game. 3-2, Mountainside leads. These 2 goals that Mountainside has given up are the most goals they've given up since the second game of the season. This is game number 11. Down the left side and offside. Is that the call?
Yeah.
Yep, offside.
That's a nice idea, but the runner had
He also,
passed the last
coming
defender.
down the left side, he also had Baird in the middle. I might have looked to pass the ball to him in the middle.
Yeah, they're getting opportunities now.
You mentioned that, Ryan. You know, you get forward for those goals and you leave the back end uncovered. And twice now, Baird has came down the field in the middle. Once got a shot away. That time could have got a shot away. All right, the referee had stopped the clock. We had to readjust the clock. There's actually 18:34 left to go in this one. Referee hasn't signaled to start the clock yet. What's he doing, Ryan? Is he giving a yellow card to somebody? He's writing something down.
Write something down, but I didn't see any card.
Wasn't sure.
Just think he's noting something.
He might have warned somebody. And that goes out. It's off. Mountainside throw-in coming up for Westview. On the throw-in, it will be number 25, Carson Salmons. Salmons looking for somebody to throw it to. They get it back to Salmons. Oh, and it goes out off of Salmons. Tried to save it. Throwing coming up from Mountainside this time.
Short back, feet out.
All right. Ryan Silva on the throw-in.
No foul. Let him go back.
Mountainside clears it forward. And there's a whistle. Free kick coming up for Westview. They quickly get it down. Try to get it ahead to 24, Diaz. Diaz still with the ball. It goes out.
Yeah, he's been a good target for him here in the second half. Gets a foul there.
Den will take the free kick.
Yeah, this is a dangerous spot. Be able to put this right in the box.
Free kick for Westview.
Westview free kick. Chandler Den, number 11. All right, referee getting everybody set. Hasn't blown the whistle. There it is. Den approaches the ball, kicks it up high, off to the corner, and headed away. Mountainside heads that away. It's already out to midfield, and they just clear that. I don't think they wanted that ball to get ahead of everybody. Westview cleared it out to the side on the left. There'll be a throw-in coming up for Mountainside. Reverses the field. Now back to the middle. There's the ball ahead. Leeds sent it toward the middle, looking for Connor Baird. Well, he's a big target in the middle.
He is. They've got plenty of size up front.
Corner kick for Mountainside. Taken by number 4, Brandon Zapp.
Mountainside corner kick. This is number 3 for them. They've been very effective on the last 2. Here's the kick towards the middle, headed away. Mountainside kick from way outside. That goes over everything.
Yeah, that was Ben Leeds on that kick. Why not? You know, gets an open look at it. Kill some time.
14-30. 3-2. Mountainside leads. They led 2-0 at half. Scored a goal early on in the second half. Led 3-0. Now 2 goals by Westview. Cut this lead back down to 1. Mountainside with the ball down the right side. Still with the ball. Westview forward And that's going to go out. It's going to be a throw-in coming up. Throw-in coming up for Mountainside. Westview takes the ball away in the middle. And a bad pass. Baird with the ball. Connor Baird. Whoa, that ball that ball didn't get out. Baird picked it up and threw it in. And the referee quickly saw that.
He wanted it to be out as he was boxed in on the sideline.
Quick thinking by Baird, but also quicker thinking by the ref. Throw-in coming up for Westview. Carson Salmon's back there in the middle. Westview gets everybody across midfield. Nice little pass on the outside. No call. Westview was looking for a penalty and looking for a penalty kick is what they were looking for. All put their hands up. No call.
He was just outside the box on that, but the ref has already been generous with them the first half as far as calls down in that end go. It's going to have to be a little bit more blatant at this point in the game.
First, it was outside the box, and then second, there was no call. Westview moves everybody up a little bit further. And that ball is going to be fielded by the goalie. Goal kick coming up.
That was Sasha Devase getting in on the action up front for the Wildcats.
Big booming kick. Mountainside sends it forward, leads. Got a man in the middle. Pushed off the ball, and that goes out. Throw-in coming up for Westview.
Free kick. They got him on an arm pull on that.
Was a free kick. Three to 2. Mountainside continues to lead. And Westview becoming much more aggressive. They've got everybody up every chance they can get. Malik, the goalkeeper.
It's like the line judge saw something over on this side and he's relayed it to the center ref who's warning the player out there.
There's the kick. Westview sends it forward, still with the ball. And that's a player free. The goalie comes out though and falls on that. Free run at the goalie, and the goalie got on the ball. That was San Chang again.
Yeah, on a feed from Diaz, who's been doing well in the middle there.
Those two work together really good.
Yeah.
Mountain View with the ball. Mountainside, I'm sorry. Mountainside. There's the ball in front, headed away. Nice job defensively by Westview. Nice play, right in front, left-footed kick, right by the goalie.
That's a goal for Mountainside, and the second by number 9, Julian Venizelos.
The second goal of the game for Julian Venizelos. He had one at 2:21 left in the first. Now he gets one with 9:31 left in the game, and the lead goes back to 2.
Yeah, that's a big goal for the Mavericks. It's going to be real hard for the Westview Wildcats to come back from that with less than 10 minutes to go.
You know, he was just standing there, Ryan, and the ball came right to him, and he just pounded it in there.
Kind of a goal out of nothing there. They just
Right.
kind of dinking around with it, and the Westview defense let them, and a shot and a dangerous spot ends up
You know,
being
what Coach Fresh
Venizelos'
told us
second goal.
beforehand, we make mistakes, and that was a mistake. 4-2, lead goes back to 2, 9:15 left to go in the game. Just when Westview had cut this to 1, Mountainside comes back with another goal. Good job of dribbling that time by Westview. But a whistle, free kick coming up for Westview. They'd like to get a quick goal right back. And in front, oh, a collision. Collision, the goalie fell on that ball, and a Westview player collided with him on the ground.
Yeah, the Wildcat player looked like went in a little bit recklessly on that. Question here is,
And the referee
is it
went
a
over to
card
talk
or
to
not?
the linesman on the far side. No call on anything there. It was a pretty big collision,
No, didn't even call a foul on it,
right?
apparently.
Baird in the middle. This is exactly the kind of situation where Mountainside scored last time. There was action over on the side, and the ball came loose, and they sent it in the middle, and Venizelos just knocked it in for his second goal of the game.
Yeah, the Mavericks want to get back on the front foot there here. Take control back of this game.
Looking for Diaz that time. Mountainside stepped in front. That was number 21 for Mountainside. Cody Johnson. A ball forward, trying to get it to Diaz on the outside. Oh, nice defensive play. Cody Johnson stepped in that time and knocked that away.
It was a nice defensive play on a nice through ball.
That will be a corner kick for Westview.
Second corner kick coming up for Westview. They'll kick this one this time from the left side. It'll be Din on the corner kick. Chandler Din. There's the kick, driving kick in the middle, and up and over the goal. Just a Mountainside already with the ball out to midfield. Still got it, still coming forward. I have to watch anybody offside here. .535 left to go in this one. See, we have a player down. It's a Westview player. Looks like a cramp to me.
Yeah, he screamed in pain. Thought he was trying to get a foul call, but it looks like it's a cramp.
5:30 is the time left in this one. 4-2. Mountainside leads Westview. Mountainside 9-1. Westview 2-6-2. Metro League action. All right, we can't get a number. The player is laying on his back. Can't see the number. And he's not ready to get up yet. You know, there are a lot worse injuries than a cramp. But when you have one down on the field, it's enough to drive you crazy.
Yeah, it looks like he's still in pain down there too.
Want to remind you to join us Friday night for football here on Oregon Sports Beat. Again, go to our website, OregonSportsBeat.com. We have our activities for the entire month of October up. We have a lot more action. We have volleyball action, soccer action, football action. We'll bring you all of those. OregonSportsBeat.com, and our calendar's up. We also have a couple events we're working on, so keep looking at that calendar and see what we got going.
Metro League standings for you here, Dave.
Okay.
We've got 3 teams that are undefeated in league play. Sunset is 3-0. Mountainside and Jesuit are both 2-0. Followed by Beaverton, who's 2-1. And then Westview, Southridge, and Aloha still winless in league play up to this point.
So a win tonight for Mountainside will get them to 3-0, which will tie them at the top in league action. Pretty much all the games left for each one of these teams left up till the end of the season are conference games.
Yep. Conference games from here on out. So another Metro League action tonight. Beaverton is playing at Southridge, and Jesuit is playing at Sunset.
All right, that player is up, and he's headed off the field. And he'll have a substitute. I can't see the number again. He's got 2 players, or 2 coaches helping him off the side of the field. 15. Okay, the Westview player is number 15, and that's Ricardo Andre. Clock had stopped. 5:30 left to go here. 4-2. Mountainside leads Westview. Off on the side. That's Diaz over there. Dangerous. That goes behind the net.
Defense did a good job there just to stand him up, not commit a silly foul. Diaz already drew 1 penalty this half. He has been dangerous, but the Mountainside defense did well there.
Clock ticks under 5 minutes. Westview needs a couple of goals. Ball way forward that time. Malik, the goalie, goes back. He picks that up. He'll bring it out. He's going to throw it. Throws it out to number 5, Roy Kitagawa. Now a throw-in coming up for Westview. On the throw-in, that's number 25. That's Carson Salmons. Salmons with the throw-in. They'll let the goalie field that. Look, we're under 4 minutes to go.
Get up there, man. Let's go.
Nice long kick that time. Forces Westview to go back to get that. Salmons. They tried to get the ball to 24 there. Diaz. Chandler Din coming up on the throw-in. Din tries to get it ahead to Diaz. Does. And that's going to go out.
Looks like it went off of the Mavericks.
Corner kick for
Player
Westview.
there. Westview's going to get a corner out of it.
Going to get a corner kick. Westview, the corner kick, sends it in. Chang over there. Ball comes back out, way out on top. Down the right side. Westview trying to win that so they can get something going towards the middle. They do. Knocked away, though. Westview takes it back. They need 2 goals here in 2:35. There's a shot, and right at the goalie. Goalie down on 2 knees, fielded that. Looked like a catcher blocking a ball low in the dirt. Westview starts forward from midfield. Long kick forward, trying to get some runner loose. Diaz with the ball still, and sends it in the middle. Nobody there. We're under 2 minutes. 1:50 left to go. Carson Salmons. Be a throw-in coming up for Westview. And that ball goes out. Another throw-in coming up for Westview. 1:25. .10. Mountainside sends it down the left side. We're under a minute now. Mountainside now just trying to keep the ball away from everybody. They get it all the way back out to midfield. Salmons dishes it off over there. Mountainside coming forward. Melshaw with a shot. Nothing on it. Goalie fields that. 20 seconds. Mountainside keeps the ball. In the Westview end, still with the ball. We're under 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And this one's going to end this way. There it is. There's the horn. Our final score here from
Final score,
Mountainside High
4,
High School.
Westview 2.
It is Mountainside 4, Westview 2.
Thank you for coming
Each
out
side
tonight. We ask
with
that
2
you could
goals in the
please
second
pick up
half.
your
It was
area.
2-0
Crew would greatly
Mountainside
appreciate it. Thank you for
at
your support,
the half.
and go
And each team with 2
Mavericks.
goals in the second half. Second half goals, Connor Baird put Mountainside ahead 3-0 at 37:04. Then 2 goals by Westview. J.J. Diaz at 27:54 and Sasha Devasi at 22:37. Got this down to 1, but Julian Venizelos with his second goal of the game. He got the first one at 2:21 of the first. the second one at 9:31 of the second half, made our final score 4-2. Ryan, your final thoughts on the game?
Good game tonight. Mountainside deserved it. Coach is going to be happy some of the seniors stepped up and contributed to the win tonight. They've had a kind of a crazy high school career, but a couple of them got on the scoring board. And yeah, Mountainside's going to be a team to beat. Westview put a good effort in and didn't give up. Made the game interesting there in the second half, but in the end, Mountainside just too strong.
4-2. All right, this is what this game means. Mountainside goes to 10-1 now overall, 3-0 in the Metro Conference, ties them at the top with Sunset. For Westview, their record now is 2-7-2. They need to get in the top 32, so they're going to have to come up with a couple of wins here at the end to make the state playoffs. Got some people we want to thank tonight. I want to thank the athletic director here at Mountainside High School, Brian Sorensen, both head coaches, Tom Lathrop, the head coach of Mountainside, and John Fresh, the head coach at Westview, for talking with us beforehand and their hospitality. Our crew tonight, our director and engineer, Alva Myers, my broadcast partner on the color, on the camera, and the producer, Ryan Johnson. I'm Dave Hall. Again, our final score tonight from Mountainside High School in Metro League boys soccer action. It is Mountainside 4, Westview 2. Good night, everybody.